that I sent to myself on January 6th of 2025 with my goals for this year. And I totally forgot that I sent this to myself.
Okay. How did you do?
I'll read them kind of in Matt, Mike Egler's words. Eller? How do you say? The guy we did, was in our group. Mike
Erler?
Yeah. Lifting your skirt. We'll share this. So that's okay. Keep getting more fit and live a better lifestyle. What I eat and how much I move. 200-pound weight goal. Totally screwed that one up. Back surgery did not help. Not being able to move much. Keep growing the podcast. Upload every Wednesday all year. Hit that. Currently, I have 50 Patreon subscribers at $5 a month. The goal is to have 2,500 by the end of 2025.
Oh, wow. That was an audacious goal. I love it.
Stretch goal. I wrote stretch goal. We quit the overtime, so that didn't happen. Hit $50K a month in revenue for the coaching company. Did not get close to that. Celebrating baby 4 with Nicole in April. That definitely happened.
Yeah, Ollie. He's a beauty.
Continuing to learn to live free from what's happened in the past. Rather live thankful for today. I think I grew in that area. It's pretty hard to measure.
I think so.
Thank you.
You do less time whining and sniveling about your past.
Play a lot of golf. 2 rounds a week would be ideal.
Oh, dear.
But I got a lot of work, so we shall see. I played very little golf, partly because of my back surgery, so did not do that. Learn to be a better dad and give my boys an awesome home to grow up in. I want them to know they are loved. I think they know that. Talk about my faith with more joy and hope that gives me. I think I did that. Hire a full-time assistant. Didn't do that. Hire another coach to work for me. Trey's working for me now, which is awesome. Do a live event. Did that. And put a big rock on Nicole's finger again because she doesn't wear a wedding ring.
Doesn't like wearing a ring?
No, after everything went down 4 years ago, she stopped wearing it and she doesn't like it anymore. And what she associates it with, which actually isn't to do with me, but so I was going to get her a new ring at some point, but just need the right timing, and I want to make sure it's a nice one, so I need to get some more money.
I can tell you from previous experience, you can buy pretty nice ones off Marketplace.
No, that's right. Yeah, we've talked about this actually on an episode. You bought like 4 or 5.
Yeah, 3 engagement rings for my wife. She wears one of them. Just a disaster. One I sold to an East Indian lady pretty recently, right? Met her at Winter's Home Sense in Abbotsford. 30 cents on the dollar. But it's cash money. It's all good. It was sitting in my safe for over a decade.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because I got married in 2010, right? I sold it in the last couple of years.
Okay. You just didn't get whatever? Not a priority?
Oh, I tried to sell it privately to guys, right? I'd have all these young guys over at my house. I was like,
that would never work. Be like, you're wearing Gary's.
Well, it was, no, because I have done it. It was more just, I think the idea, I think it was kind of the stigmatism of like, hey, where'd you get this from? Like, oh, I bought it at my buddy's house. Like he bought it for his wife, but it was the wrong style. I don't know. So, and that's been the journey. And it would have been your journey a bit too in life, right? Like when you have an impulsive personality, like you don't miss a lot of stuff, but you have a lot of regrets, right? Of the things you have done.
Yes. So. Yes. Yeah. Anyways, did you have goals for this year? Do you think about goals, or does
because I do, because doing Freedom Session, basically in the back, like the back third of Freedom Session is essentially like maintenance, so to speak, and just kind of like your devotional life and things like that, and just being a healthy person. Very practical, I guess would be a better way of saying it. So basically, you have your authentic life plan, which comes out of Authentic Living, which is the 3rd book, and for me, I feel like I've finally started to actually implement, because I'm a big ideas guy, right? But it's fascinating that, and I was thinking of it because I exercised last night. I was on the Peloton late at night. I always exercise between 9:30 and 10:30 at night. Finally, all the kids are in bed.
I miss my Peloton a lot. And the doctor said I should get one again because of that.
Makes sense. Very healthy. Okay.
Yeah.
I might have one for you. We can have a conversation about that later.
Okay.
But it's just like discipline it's very difficult.
It is.
Like it's fascinating how, and I want to write it on the wall in our gym garage, but like character is literally built between the, I don't want to do this and I did it anyways, like between those two things. And it's with everything, right? Mm-hmm. And I think, like, without going too much into it, I feel like this year has been, and my wife would be better qualified to comment. She was going to come on. She didn't have childcare today, but she'll come on another episode very soon.
Okay.
She said,
good.
So we'll just maybe
What's
next
Nicole?
week or the week after. But
Okay.
she mostly just wants to come on and set me straight and let everybody know how offside I am on everything, right? But the I feel like, yeah, my main goals were like daily reading the Bible, which I've been doing since June.
Yeah.
And just being physically healthier. And then, yeah, the parenting thing I feel like is a constant wrestle. And I don't know if this is my kids or because I failed so miserably for so long, like just being so absent and being gone so many nights. But like now I feel like I am doing pretty well, or even Marie's been like, hey, you're at home way more. But my kids, and one in particular, still just skewers me and says like, I'm never around and you're always gone doing freedom session, which is just not true. Like I do it one night a week and I'm not leading a small group this year. So,
what about being present while you are at home?
That would still be it. That's fair. That's still a big struggle.
Yeah.
So that's probably a big part of it. And yeah, I was going to get the lockbox out last night because I found myself on Twitter. I'm like, what am I doing? This is
Last week I was at your house when your kids was like, oh yeah, my dad has a lockbox, but he just doesn't use it.
yeah, just savage.
Actually, another guy I was talking to yesterday, and he got one recently. And so he said on Sunday he did it with his whole family, and he's quite a few kids.
When they all put them in there?
Put them all
okay.
And then he said he's going to do it again tonight. For I guess.
Does he have teenage kids then?
Yeah.
Okay, that's really cool.
All day Christmas Day, they're going to have
cool.
Have it in there. And he said he noticed it right away that I guess some of his older kids don't like playing board games and things like that, and now they're right in there.
Yeah. So our kids, I mean, you know our family really well, and like they don't watch a huge amount of TV, but they definitely watch TV. And like the other day, we just took a hard line. Hey, there's no TV, not today.
Yeah.
And then they're downstairs and they're playing some game, and I mean, it ends in bloodshed and carnage, as it always does at our house. But there was a good period of pretty nice playing, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, and kids, and our whole childhood was like, hey, it was your imagination, right? And you're building stuff. And,
even for myself though, when I lock it up, like I locked it up last weekend for 2 days. I'm in the yard more. I'm fixing things. I'm just like, I'm playing more hockey with the kids because I'm bored. I want to go do something. I can't sit still for anything. So yeah, it's good.
You can check back with me, but I will put my phone in the lockbox tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Christmas Day.
Yeah, Christmas Day.
Right on. We'll talk about next week's recording, how it went.
Okay. Public humiliation.
Yeah. What about goals for next year? Do you think about that for the business or personally?
Yeah, definitely business for sure. Like I'm working very actively on our auto repair shop, hiring people, making big changes there. So that's exciting. Great group there. And same with the tractor side, right? Just turning it into a viable, long-term, sustainable business, it's a grind, right? And hiring people. Like I just think I was in a period of time in 2018, 19, I remember, where I just had way more like available time to be doing things that I should be doing and just working on businesses, where now it's been very much, hey, hop in the truck. Like this week too, I was down in the US picking up cows and all the, just driving out here, delivering cows. Like it's not that those are bad things, but when you're in my brain space where the things that are going on are happening, I shouldn't be doing that, right? Or it should be.
Do you like doing it? Is that why you do it? Or?
No, I actually hate doing it.
Okay.
If I had to say my least favorite thing, ironically, is probably hauling cows. I love buying cows. I love picking out cows.
But you do it a lot.
Yeah, I know. It's a problem.
So like you just don't have the space to go hire someone, or what keeps you? Because when I really hate
it's a combination. Yeah, you would find somebody. It's a combination of things. It's a little bit of you would want to be careful who you had haul your cows for you. Like first of all, it's very difficult to haul cows well.
Right.
Because like if you picture hauling cattle, I always tell people when they're going to haul cows for me the first time, pretend that you have like a 2-year-old who's just learning, or a 1-year-old who's just learning. 1-year-old would be a better example. Who's just learning how to walk, just standing in the middle of the cattle trailer in the back. So you stop very gently, and nobody thinks that way, right? When you drive a car, especially some people, you drive with some people and you get sent right through the windshield, right? Same with taking off. Everything needs to be done gentle.
Okay.
So it's not that easy to find somebody really good to do that, and it's very sporadic. So I have one guy that, if a good friend of mine, he helps me all the time. Great guy. And he hauls and he's good. And then I have a handful of other people that periodically have, but it's very much, it's always older guys, right? Because guys that are like semi-retired or whatever and just want a bit of work.
My dad's semi-retired now. You should get him to do it.
Yeah, he probably drive pretty careful too. He's a pretty cautious person. Gentle person. Yeah, you need somebody that's not a savage, right?
Yeah. Just chill.
But, yeah, so that would be kind of my goal. And then another goal I think would be similar to what we already talked about, just the idea of like, hey, be present at home. Yeah. How about yourself next year?
I think just doing the basic things every day. just like being in the Word and prayer.
Okay.
I know if I do that every day consistently, not just like check a box, but actually try to like get something out of it, like in authentic living too, how you read the Bible and try to get something out of it. That's when I stop doing that or get sporadic on that, I instantly know that like it go sideways. So just keep doing that, and then get healthy physically. Like it's sucked this last year being.
Is your back really sore now?
Yeah.
Okay. But it is fixed.
It's fixed. Well, not, I shouldn't say my back sore, just like I'm really tight still from the surgery and things are still healing, and it takes about 6 months of healing. So I'd love to start running again, but they told me, because I have advanced arthritis in my hip as well. So they told me swim, bike, don't run, don't hike. We'll see. Got to work on my core, and I don't love doing that stuff, but that's for sure there. And then just keep going with the podcast. I really want to go to the podcast. I want to add more shows, and do more live events. And I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Okay, you haven't nailed down the live event yet, right?
No, I haven't. No, I need to nail down with you first.
February 22nd or 21st?
Yeah, I need to look it up exactly. But once we get it nailed down, then. But now it's less than 6 weeks away, so I might ask it to move it actually into early March. So we have at least 2 months of people to get ready to sign up for it. Because last time people complained that 6 weeks wasn't enough for them to get tickets. But yeah, besides that, not a lot.
Okay.
Maybe move.
Okay. Like away to a different area? Or?
Yeah. Get my sale of my MDT shares finalized. That'd be sweet.
Okay. Where would you move to? Texas or?
Florida. Florida's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, free.
I always think I'm moving to Texas.
Why? Just because of the idea of like everything's free?
Yeah. I think just big state agriculture. I had another American dairy farmer friend of mine, guy that I know a bit. He just went and visited down there, and he told me an area. It's like, that was pretty, he had visited. It was pretty cool. And I think I always have this dream of going, I think I've told you, going like shooting hogs out of a helicopter.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of on my bucket list. I mean, I'm not a good shot, and I'm scared of being in a helicopter, so I don't know, why I got that idea, but
you get pretty close to those things, and
it's pretty savage,
and they're semi-auto.
Right? Yeah,
you're fine.
Pretty wild.
Yeah, you can do it.
Have you done it?
No, I haven't done it. But I know a lot of guys that have.
Okay.
Yeah. It is. That kind of stuff is fun. But I was even thinking like a Saskatchewan too. Like my in-laws live there, and my bunch of Nicole's siblings, and you can get like a sweet chunk of land with like water on it and like a little river running through it, like 30 acres, and for not a lot of money.
Where?
Like 45 minutes north of Saskatoon. I mean, I think it's 6 months of winter, right?
It's not even that. Like it'll always be worth $36,000 for the property, right?
Oh, I don't care about that.
Years, it won't matter what
I want to use
it.
I want to enjoy the property.
Okay. Well, if you're in that headspace, you're probably fine.
Like shoot. You can shoot anytime.
It is interesting how with what you do, you could really be in very.
Yeah, I'm attached to everything.
Right? You're a free agent. Yeah, I feel like I'm very married to the Lower Mainland now, especially since I bought this last business. It's like, but also you take yourself with you, so you can always. I always romanticize the idea of being somewhere else.
It'll be interesting to see what the bill gets passed to. Bill C9
banning us from doing the podcast.
Yeah, for talking about what we.
Yeah, we could end up in jail. I always talk to my kids about going to jail, right? Just get them prepped for what could come.
I talk to my kids about it all the time too. Like, I don't think it's going to be very easy for them in the next 20 years. I don't think it's like, if it's what it is now, I don't see it like
getting better.
Getting better. Even if it goes down 5% every year, 10% over 20 years, you're going to be in a pretty dark spot.
Okay. I wonder if the idea that because we have so much immigration though, and a lot of these immigrants that are coming there may not be Christians, but there's definitely immigrants from different faith backgrounds, and those people all have strong opinions too. So don't you think those people will vote in?
Well, you look in Europe, that I would say they'd be like 20 years ahead of us in terms of immigration and stuff.
Okay, in England, and they are locking them up left.
They're locking them up.
Yeah, it is bizarre.
And like Matt said last week, even in like Australia, they're like they're doing these laws on religious things, except for like the Sharia law. It's being covered, and so no, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, this season too. Going back to kind of the current events, I feel like. I mean, you did it too. You had gifts for clients and you got us a nice gift. But I spent a lot of my time in the last weeks just driving around, dropping stuff off, right? And I feel it there again, I get the way my brain works. It's very difficult to like, I enjoy it in the sense of like dropping stuff off, but I don't stop and socialize with people. I almost hope that I avoid people. Yeah, even though that would be your best time to kind of meet somebody.
That's what you enjoy doing, though.
You're giving them something. Yeah, but it's just I have so many places to go to. Like every dairy, there's a lot of dairy customers, and they're spread all over the Fraser Valley. Yeah, and then we mail all the ones that are up country and on the island and stuff, and out of the province. But yeah, just spend a lot of time driving around.
At MDT, we did a cool thing every year, and it started Martin started pretty early on, but he sent a Christmas card to every customer that had ever bought from MDT. So I think at some point we were sending out like 30,000 Christmas cards at the end of the year, and it was really like a unique marketing tool as well, right? Because you'd buy like one magazine maybe 2 years ago. And
so would people, is this all the direct sales off the website then?
Yeah.
Like the Black Friday sale, they would enter an address somewhere. That's
Yeah.
how you'd get an address. Okay, so you have a lot of information.
Yeah.
But isn't the bulk of the sales through wholesale? Isn't the bulk
No.
of the customers wholesale or
No.
actually not?
No,
It's not.
bulk
Still
is
not?
No,
Still not?
No. I think distribution is actually, the model of distribution is actually leaving in most areas. People are going online.
Directly to the...
Yeah, everywhere, yeah. Yeah, dealers, and especially because the product too is pretty niche. So it's like you're upgrading a rifle. So a lot of like the guys I grew up with would have rifles and shoot a lot, but they wouldn't know that you could upgrade your barrel, for example. That the barrel is actually a consumable, or that you can take your stock off and put a new stock on and make it more accurate, right? That's pretty, like, it's pretty niche even in the fire.
It's a new
Yeah, in the firearms world. And so a lot of dealers don't stock those things because...
So do they sell barrels? Does MDT sell barrels? No.
But just that
Chassis.
idea, the idea of like making your rifle more accurate and so yeah.
So how does it work? What are the part? I guess I always wonder in that model, because I've always thought of starting other businesses like that, because I think that's probably like a lot easier than some of the things that we're doing, in the sense of like we're delivering with a truck and 2 people at a certain hourly wage, where it's just like, hey, this is a lot of cost in delivering.
Yeah.
Like, isn't the cost of delivering on those products just pretty high, or they're pretty expensive products, so the $20, $30, $40 delivery fee is not a big deal?
Yeah, well, I mean, so they had a U.S. warehouse, so everything would go to the U.S. and ship out of the U.S. for the U.S. And so shipping inside the U.S. is quite cheap. So you can
way cheaper than here.
Yeah.
Canada's
so like you can ship like a box for $10 pretty easily, and the customer gets charged with shipping. So usually we would subsidize. It was like flat rates. So we would say like up under $100, it'd be $10. Over 100 to 300, it would be $25. And we would take the loss, whatever.
Eat some of the cost.
But no, it's easy. In Europe and in Europe, it actually would be some direct as well, but otherwise, other continents we ship to, it would be through distribution.
Do you know what percentage of the sales sell on the Black Friday? Because the Black Friday event always crashes the website, right? There's always a public apology on the MDT website every time.
I don't know that. I
don't think it happened this year, but
I think it did. Yeah.
It again did it?
Yeah.
Okay. Which, I mean, it's a great problem to have, but it's just funny how they get skewered, right? Like, can't you guys figure this out?
Yeah.
Selling guns for parts or whatever.
I mean, they do. I think. Yeah, I mean, they do crazy sales. So it's like they never do sales ever.
Other than that one day.
The one day, and then
So it's not like Canadian Tire, where if you buy at a regular price, you are a fool, because every other day it was on sale.
No, you have like, and we did that hard. Like we never ever did sales except for Black Friday, and then we just did door crashers. And so
just a handful of things that would be uber cheap to get people there.
Yeah, people there. Like magazines would be like 50% off, and a few other items, and then overstock items, and yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed the work I did there.
Okay, I love the business model.
Yeah,
and good brand, right?
Consumer,
good brand.
Yeah, care.
And I didn't know anything about it, really. I mean, other than like that Martin was doing it and you were sales, and then I had a cousin from the second cousin, I guess, from Alberta come over and visit one time. And they're like, oh, MDT's here. And they just wanted to go check things out. And they just love the product, right? Yeah. So then it's like, hey, when that's the ultimate salesperson, is that person that's literally using something and telling everybody what they're using, right? That is the best.
Yeah, I think also it's unique in the fact that it's a product people use for entertainment. And like it's like a hobby. Right. And something people are naturally passionate about. When you go sell shovels, people are just using it as a tool to get something, right? You're not passionate. Oh, that's the guy that makes shovels. Like you don't care about that. But if it's like sledding, or if it's quads or shooting products or stuff that you use for entertainment, that's the stuff that people are really passionate about. So people love it. Yeah. You make basically little ambassadors, little like salespeople for you. And then you take care of them and send them a Christmas card and things like that. Yeah. Yeah. I'd love to sell a product like that again one day.
Now you're selling yourself. Not on the street corner, but publicly anyways.
Being myself. Authentic. Hey guys, I just wanted to interrupt here and hey guys, if you enjoyed that episode and were blessed by it, would you be willing to support the show? That would help a lot in creating more content, improving the quality of the content, putting the production value, getting more guests on, and me being able to spend more time and energy towards it. So if you're interested in doing that, you can click up here and it'll take you to a support page. But you can also subscribe to the podcast by clicking over here and doing that. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.